Now we're going to begin the demonstration of what it's like to be a recipient receiving a secure mail message for the very first time. What we can see here is three tabs. The first one that's currently open is the DataMotion Secure Mail portal. I'm currently logged in as a standard user, just so that way it'd be easy to navigate further in the presentation. I have two additional tabs, the first being an open source email client. This is meant to represent some kind of email system such as Office 365, Gmail, Hotmail, any of those kind of open source or open freely accessible email systems. We'll also see that there's a message that I sent previously. This is a message that was composed from this web portal, and we can see in our sent items that this is the message that was sent. But this is meant to represent a recipient, and I'm somebody who's getting your secure message, and this is my email client, and I would now like to view the secure correspondence that you sent me. When I go and I double click this message, you'll go and you'll see that there's a standard template that says a secure message is delivered to you. This is the person who sent it. Click on this link to access the message, but you'll be prompted to create a password to protect your account. With DataMotion, with all of our recipient accounts, the only thing that's required at the actual end user level is for them to set a password that they can remember. This is because all DataMotion secure correspondences go into one single recipient mailbox for overall ease of use. So if I were to follow this link, you can see that I'm now brought to the co-branded DataMotion portal, and immediately I'm required to enter a password. If there are company requirements such as minimum password length, password complexity, all of those settings can be configured on your own. For now, I'm just going to log in and create a password using the default settings. I'll go and accept the terms of service, and upon hitting next, we can see that I'm brought to my inbox. This is all that's required for a recipient to actually access and view all of their secure messages. That is, just setting a password. So here I am, I can open this secure correspondence. I can see that it was sent from this particular user with a subject of this, sent to these particular users or multiple BCC or CC lists if they were available, as well as the body text. As a recipient, I have the ability to forward this message securely, reply to the sender, or if there were others, everybody on the email thread. Or if I wanted to keep a copy of this message for my own records, I can always download it. For this particular example, we're going to go and we're going to reply to the sender. You can see that the to field is automatically filled in for you. Replying to your message. Send. As a recipient, I have all the same benefits that a standard user or standard paid user would have. I have the ability to view my sent items as well as their status. I have the ability to have an inbox, as well as manage my account with multiple folders and preferences. However, I lack the ability to actually compose a new message, and that is the primary difference between a recipient user and a paid or licensed user on the DataMotion platform. That is, to compose a new message. While we're here, let's also go back into our message, and let's forward it to a different account, just so we can get a representation of what that looks like as well. And in this particular case, I'll use a standard Gmail account. Great. Let's go see what those replies look like. Now we're back in the open source email client as the recipient, and I can see that I have a new message that says that my actual secure message was opened. And here I can see at the date and time and what actual message was opened by that person. I can see in the Gmail account that I've received my forwarded message. We'll open this in a minute. And then I can see in my secure mail account that I have a new message that came in as a reply. Here I am seeing the reply from that recipient. And now I've just witnessed a complete end-to-end correspondence with sending a message, opening it, registering for an account, and then replying to it. Let's quickly take a look at the forwarded recipient. We're going to go and open this message as well, and we can see that if we just log in with this email address, that we can view those secure messages as part of this. So what we can do is follow this link again. we'll go and we'll log in as this recipient now, because I was a person who got a forwarded message. Oops. And here you can see I have multiple messages from multiple people because, again, as a recipient account, you can view all of your correspondences in one place. And here's my forwarded message that I received from that recipient that we initially sent to. So a very flexible, robust system in terms of a delivery notification. So let's go ahead and see what it's like to actually send a message now that is used via SafeTLS. Okay. So we're back at the view now of the secure messaging portal. So I'm going to compose a new message, and the purpose of this message is to actually see what it's like to have the DataMotion SafeTLS feature. Now the SafeTLS feature is where we're actually going to push your message into that recipient's inbox if their mail server supports the TLS protocol. So we're going to go and compose a new message, and let's go and send it to that same recipient again. Second message, and let's send it. Great. We can go to our sent items to view the status of it, and we can see in this particular case now that it's been securely delivered to their internal mail server. One downside to the use of a push to TLS delivery method is that you would have the ability to lose a lot of the detailed tracking information that you would otherwise get using the message notification with a link. So here we're back in our open source email client. I can refresh my inbox, and now I can see that I have a new message, but this time I can see the difference is that in the subject line it says delivered via secure mail. Now, when I open up this message, I see the message already sitting in my inbox. I don't have the need to go to the portal to view it. I don't have to enter my password or do anything like that. Because the DataMotion SafeTLS feature is a complete end-to-end solution, you can actually reply right from your email client, and you'll see that we actually modify the to be the one-time or multiple message, but what I mean to say is it's a one-time use for this message thread address. And really what you can do is you can actually reply, and they'll get it back in their secure mail, replying from my TLS message. And send. Now, we can change views. We're back into secure mail. We click on inbox. Here's my new message. And here's my correspondence.